and even on some instances, a woman can lead in prayers?
Well, to me, I don't subscribe to this. What I do know, and that is why normally I like to associate myself with Islamic jurists and the school of jurisprudence, particularly if I'm in an environment. I always make reference to the dominant school in that environment. As far as I know, women cannot make azan, they cannot lead prayers.
I even think it's not even true, because this
yes,
is never...
That's a different thing I was going to say. Yes, you are quite right. Is it true, like that story of Tantawi? Is this true?
It's not true.
Oh,
Yeah, Islam...
and he has to be careful. And again, like I always say, Muslims, there are important issues that you should engage yourself in, not this very insignificant history, which is 99.9.9%, even 100% untrue.
Yeah, trash.
Untrue. There are burning issues on the ground. The market environment today, everybody is talking about what is happening in the market.
Okay.
The Jarankas are crying, and the Fullers and the Jonas are crying for the price of bread. You understand? So why are you not?
We get this call. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah. Pedro.
Okay, meaning
Ha.
When we call the economic social number of the providence fund.
Ha.
Okay, time it's a constitutional making.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Ha. Okay, abarka baka inshallah. Ngame docteur ya mo da ndawe jabla inshallah.
D'accord.
Ah, ni nga moy ko social security.
Yeah.
Ya non sango sang. Karo kare ka do bu moleje ka ikama moleje. So din ko do inta fa fa zakola temboto. Ya ko do man tayte blokon. Ko fo jako ka nyanta blokon.
Ha ya non wo ko do de inte ngaje nyamin tonya wo ko do ila ko do bara mantare bulu. Asa akamulun ko ya don to mansale. Ko do be mansabulle. Because a man ko is hoya sala wato about even the retirement nata or ni pension wato nata at time didn't tell that sometimes long time tell never ko to so wo akamulum ko kodala mi yalon ko ya don to dolele andon jakola kawala ko do mi yalon ko don to lem na nata e bulu ni ya soto fo ya ma ba fo sanji killing comme anata e bulu la karo min fo yo karo e murus jari janin ibara jakobo la so ni e kodo soto January 2013 ya doni la banque for January 2014 den jakobe tar laje ni adomo jani o sanji kilime banna problem de laje wallahu alam.
Okay, we take this call. Assalamu alaikum caller. Assalamu alaikum.
Go.
Bismillah. Ha.
Sungaro ko e sundi. Ay ebe football la. Ay football ni ko meji ikono e diminje.
Ikono?
Ina sula.
He's talking about Ramadan and fasting and maybe you are fasting, you play football and you have stomach problem.
Yeah.
Will that warrant you to break your fast?
Yes, stomach problem becomes a different thing now. Once you develop a particular complication, just like somebody working in the farm, you cannot blame those that are farming. Sometimes they're involved in a very hectic work. You know, if a particular disease develops, you become a sick person. And regardless of the circumstance under which the sickness develops. Because you are sick and because physically, health-wise, you are unable to continue your fast, break your fast after Ramadan when you are well, when you are healthy, you compensate that day for that day.
We take this caller. Assalamu alaikum caller.
Assalam alaikum.
Naam.
Ye meta programo la mo la barbiram contanta be.
Ito nyala kay.
Alama ala inalisi.
Amin Allah ya Rabbi.
Makamu ana mai duara.
Amin.
Beto mdal marane kusumbar.
Marong.
Ala len football ko mon ko. The demanding on the business ya. because Toman to Modo not a video upload. Akonga selling prime free. So I commented in a volume football or Tiapo, football or Manpetea. Yamin Kataras Lincoln. Sita Natan Mistiro to Purkata Dava. So Makilin Bendana and Mentandara, Kai Jande, Ndakasi Jetolta, Manoka, Kakumo Memo Molda, and in football Glatajan. It's quite different. Because in a video club on Mr. Roman Jampani, means Saliwato Sita, Kambano Mende Kata Salola. Wole Kasia than many less in Jetoto, the Kumafur for la Manoka.
Ah, yo.
Kai sign Pedal, electricity local and Kuala.
Okay.
I let the Maro from Park Kali Bukadu. Pamata Duna for the Pamela Pool, nada. So Ala Baraka Park, Alamala Makamo. The man did not business with me.
So, Abaraka. Yafo Yamin and Yantakela Wonyama, Salawato, Navitata Saudi today, B. Ning Azano Kumata, Wadano Kumata, Molbe Daoda, business or mean about Frijeta Sally. For salary bank, ning salary bank, ning salary bank, na mo lo kola. So wo volume de me football jibere video collaborator. Ni ataron ko collabo kono video collabo kono haram femman tra kerinji. Football jibero drone ne beji. And ni wadno ko mate de la filiji ta sali. In my humble opinion, kasita out. Wallahu alam.
Okay. Lottery. What's your take?
I hope maybe you'll define lottery for me. In other words, is it gambling?
Yeah, I think it's gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling.
Yeah, they said
Game of chance, sometimes we call it.
10 horses will be running. Which one will take first? These horses are running in France, in Gambia.
And we all put money together.
Yeah, and they said the first prize will be maybe 300,000.
Set forth إنما الخمر والميسير والأنساب والأزلام رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه. Yes, there's a color in there.
Okay, we leave that alone, huh?
We take haram, it's haram.
Haram.
No, of course.
Okay. Okay.
Min amal shaitan, I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I say we leave gambling alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We take this call. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Bismillah.
No.
Doctor, it seems we've run out of time.
Okay.
Your final word on gambling before we...
Yeah, not only on gambling. My advice to everybody, including myself, although sometimes the temptations can be very, very strong, but let's make sure that we do our utmost best to avoid anything described, defined, or declared haram. Life in this world is very short. Even if you live 100 years, what is 100 years?
Nothing, absolutely.
From the time of Prophet Muhammad today, how many years?
1,000 and something.
More than 1,400 years. From the time of Isa ibn Maryam, that's Jesus.
Almost 2,000 years.
Almost 2,000 years. So what is 100 years? Out of 2,000 is out of 1,000 years. So make sure that you stick yourself to haram, to halal business. Whatever you do, make sure it's permissible. The money you earn is halal, is clean. It's devoid of people's complaint and liability. You cannot nourish yourself with haram money. You cannot nourish yourself with liabilities from others, and then you expect to enjoy life for good. Sooner or later, you run into trouble. If you owe people money, whatever their liabilities, make sure you settle them. People that work for you, pay them what is due for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Yeah, the money that you owe to the tax that you owe to the state, make sure you pay the tax. The assignment in the office work, do it properly. The contractual obligation between you and any other party, make sure that you do it properly. So make sure that the butut, the dalasi, the million that you earn is halal. You nourish yourself with clean money, with permissible money, with halal money, with money which is free of liabilities.